Born in 1971, Michael grew up on the island of Samar. He famously loved black and white Hollywood films, and was mesmerized by the costumes and great glamour of the starlets. As early as then, he knew he wanted to be a fashion designer. It's apparent that his gift is innate. A circumflex euro, Atha he was initially inspired by costumes that danced on a grayscale television. His current creations demonstrate such a masterful command of color. After studying fashion design, Michael trained with a prominent fashion designer in the Philippines, and subsequently received an offer to work in Dubai. It was a big leap for my career because I had never been to any other countries in the world, Michael said in an interview with In magazine. But that was only the beginning. Michael studied at the esteemed Central St. Martin's College of Arts and Design in London, where notable alumni include the likes of Stella McCartney, John Galliano, and Alexander McQueen. He went on to start his label Michael Cinco in Dubai in 2003, and has since put out numerous dazzling collections, developed an elite clientele, and accumulated prestigious awards. He is now an elite member of the Asian Couture Federation, a recipient of the Presidential Award for Outstanding Filipinos Overseas by President Benigno Aquino Jr., and a 2020 People of the Year awardee.
Michael Cinco's work. I always envision women to attend a ball in a palace. And then, she will enter, everyone will stop, and she's the only one who's walking into the ballroom. And everyone will just be mesmerized by the outfit she's wearing, Michael said in the same interview. I always love to give drama to the women, and they have to stand out, he added. Show-stopping is definitely an apt word to describe the Michael Cinco standard of craftsmanship. Each fresh release from his atelier in Dubai would look right at home in a fashion museum. His silhouettes are unapologetically princessy. The intricacy of his designs seem to emerge from within the pieces themselves, as if the Swarovski constellations, dramatic beadwork, and luxe lace layers arose unstoppably and organically, as opposed to just having been stacked on for effect. How much are Michael Cinco gowns, and are they worth the price? In candor, Michael himself says, a Michael Cinco woman is moneyed. She may not be born into royalty, but she better be married into one. My clothes appear seamless. They look heavy and yet they float. They look expensive simply because they are. And if you do know the value of couture pieces, you wouldn't think twice in writing that check with many zeros, nor feel guilty in spending that much. After all, Michael's creations aren't manufactured out of a factory, rather it come from a talent that comes by just once or twice in a generation. Not to mention, multiple skilled artisans bring his visions to life. So, if you'd ever be lucky to get a custom-made Michael Cinco creation, consider yourself extremely blessed. You're wearing fine art, almost invaluable, one of a kind, and as Michael would say, impalpable.